Today, we will be showing you some serious Mega Grail Funko Pops that we added to our personal collection, so check this out.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Taylor.
And my name is Jeremy, and today we have Funko Pops.
Wow, who
wonder.
knew?
And they are what I would qualify as like Mega Grails for us.
They're really
like
cool.
These two, there's only two, and you're going to like them, or you're not. You know.
This is definitely a close to my heart kind of video.
These fit our collection splendidly. So we sent two Funko Pops away for a little while to be autographed by a few actors. We used Funko Grails and Signatures on Instagram. If you've never heard of him, I highly recommend him. This is our first time using him, but I've been following him on Instagram for a long time. And so I knew he was trustworthy and legit. I mean, like, so we have two Lord of the Rings new autographs for our collection. Lately, we've been really condensing down our Funko Pop collection and sodas and stuff. So I think that this is like one of the things that we're really focusing on is like autographs, just because they're so cool. And so when we saw these two, we were like...
Yeah, it was kind of a head to... Any Lord of the Rings signature is really special to me. Just the movie in general. And one of these is probably my favorite.
One of them is my favorite too, but they're both really good. Like, they're both excellent.
The one that would be my all-time favorite will never get, so... Ian McKellen.
Oh yeah, good luck. Good luck! But, like Jake says, if you got a big enough pocketbook, you can get anything.
Well, we don't.
Yeah, we don't. Alright, so, yeah, both of these came from Awesome Con. I'm pretty sure that was the convention. One of them was supposed to be C2E2, but he was at Awesome Con 2, but Funko Grails and Signatures didn't have him on the site with the other actors, so I didn't know that they were both at the same convention. So he did them both the same weekend. So the first one, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? The first one we have is Gimli. I'm trying to show it so that you don't get the glare. Signed by John Rhys Davies. But the other really cool thing that I'm going to show you is... So here, I'll show you again without the armor. That should help with some of the glare. So he gave a character name
out of the armor.
And a quote. Don't tell the elf.
I dropped my
GRAIL
certification.
So yes, these Don't Tell the Elf. We were trying to come up with a quote because a lot of times you have to pay extra for a quote, but there was no extra charge for the quote. So she was like trying to come up with a Gimli quote that would work, and we decided that's...
It's a very memorable moment in his vulnerability, and it's just funny.
It's very Gimli.
So, all right, and the next one... My first ever crush. Always stays near and dear to my heart. Legolas, Orlando Bloom.
That is very...
Or should I say Orlando Bloom?
Or Bloomin' Onion, as Paper Goose calls him.
And then he did write Legolas on the side as well, so that's cool.
Which I guess is also pretty uncommon for Mr. Bloomin' Onion to put a character name on it.
Bloomin' Onion.
I guess he doesn't do that very often. So, yeah.
These are awesome. We have 4 out of the 9 fellowship signatures. It would be awesome to get as many as we can. I know we'll probably never get Ian McKellen's, but
Probably
we can
not.
hope for the other ones. I know we'll for sure eventually get all 4 of the Hobbits.
Yeah.
Sean Astin will be our next one.
Hopefully. He'll be at Motor City Comic Con, so we're hoping we can make it to that.
Yeah.
I would like to get who do we have? Mary. I would like to get Mary redone.
Yeah, I know.
Because when we went, we didn't know that
it wasn't
they
paint pen.
Yeah, they didn't have paint pens. We didn't know. So. A lot of times, like, we're somewhat new to getting autographs at conventions if it's not an anime voice actor.
Yeah.
And anime voice actors always have paint pens.
Yeah.
But the bigger names, the actual, like, actors don't have paint pens for some reason. So we learned our lesson on that, and we will be buying a yellow paint pen to take with us wherever we go for autographs because we want to get them all in yellow.
Yep.
I think they look really sharp.
I think the hardest one that we'll have to get is Vigo. That'll probably be the hardest one.
Besides Ian.
I mean, realistically, Vigo is the one that is going to be the hardest to get because we'll probably never get Ian's.
Yeah, I've already counted out.
I know.
Ian.
It's...
Yeah, I know. But Patrick Stewart's doing a signing. So if he's doing one, maybe he can convince his old pal from what, X-Men days?
Oh my God.
Do it. Oh wait, wrong character. Yeah. Wrong Ian. That's funny because his name's Ian too. But yeah, anyways, I think that's a good goal.
Yeah.
To get at least the fellowship. I don't know if we'll ever. Sean's easier to get.
Yeah. At least you hear that he does signings frequently enough that it's realistic to get his signature.
Yeah.
So.
I do think Vigo and Ian are going to be the hardest.
Yep.
And by far the most expensive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If Ian ever did a private signing, I would
put it on a credit card.
Not both my kidneys, because then I wouldn't even enjoy the signature, but I would figure out a way to make it work. I would sell some stuff. We would sell some stuff. I would definitely part ways with. I
definitely could give up a lot in the collection to get Ian's autograph. For sure.
Definitely.
So
yeah, I blame Funko Fat Guy for getting us hooked on autographs. It's like hooked on phonics, but autographs instead. We've always been into autographs, but we've always been like anime.
Yeah.
Anime voice actors, which is fine. They're a lot of fun. We still really like them. We actually have one coming soon. But now we're getting into like actual actors, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, let us know if you collect autographs, if it's something that you enjoy. Do you prefer getting them in person, or do you mind doing like a send-in type of thing? I think both are fine. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes it's just not practical.
It would have been cool to meet both of Orlando Bloom and John Rhys Davies. It would have been awesome, but
I have actually met John Rhys Davies, and he's very nice. He's also very tall. The movie's a lie. He's incredibly tall.
That is one of the most amazing things about how they filmed Lord of the Rings is the scaling. Mm-hmm. If you haven't watched the appendices, it blows your mind. The scale, because John Rhys Davies is a huge dude.
Yeah, he's like 6'2" or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, him and Ian McKellen are the tallest in the Fellowship, and just the scaling they did is
You'd never know.
Absolutely amazing.
It's awesome. So yeah, super happy to have that. Technically our second John Rhys Davies autograph, but first in a Funko Pop. Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, let us know what autographs you're into and like how you like to acquire them. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like it. Subscribe to the channel. Remember to be kind to... I pause. Remember to be kind to each other.
Remember to smile.
And just have a good day.